president of Children Rights Initiative for Shared Parenting. We are fighting for children rights, where the parents are diverse to have access with both parents. ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಘಟನೆ 1000 ಜನ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಆಲ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಬ್ರಾಂಚಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಕೇಸಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನಮಗೆ. ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಒಂದು ಪೇರೆಂಟು ಮಗು ತಗೊಂಡು ಓಡೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಕೊಡದೆ ತುಂಬ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ. ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಸೊಸೈಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಡೈವರ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಘಟನೆ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇವರು ಕೇಸು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರವಿಚಂದ್ರನ್ ಅಂತ, ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಈಸ್ ಅ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಫೇಮಸ್ ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್. ಅವರೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಮುಂಚೆ ರಾಮಕೃಷ್ಣ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾರಣದಲ್ಲಿ
ಅಂತ 4 ಹಕ್ಕುಸ್ವಾಮ್ಯದ ಪೇಟೆಂಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 21 ಪೇಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಅಪ್ರೂವಲ್ಗೆ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅವರ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಹೆಂಡತಿ ವಿಜಯಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಓರಾ ಅವರು ಅವರ ಮಗುವನ್ನು ಆದಿತ್ಯ ಅವರನ್ನು ಸುಮಾರು 1.5 ವರ್ಷದ ಹಿಂದೆ ಅಪಹರಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಏನು ಅನ್ನೋ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನ್ಯೂಯಾರ್ಕಿನ ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ಕೋರ್ಟಿಂದ ಜಡ್ಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಭಾರತಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ವಿಷಯ ಗೊತ್ತಾದ ನಂತರ ಚೆನ್ನೈನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಸನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದನೂ ಡಿಗ್ರಿಯನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಫೆಡರಲ್ ಬ್ಯೂರೋ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಷನ್, ಅಮೆರಿಕದ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತೆ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಷನ್ ಏಜೆನ್ಸಿ ಇದೆ, ಅವರು ಸಹ ವಿಜಯಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಓರಾ ಅವರನ್ನ ಹಿಡಿಯಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾವುದೇ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಡನ್ನಾಗಲಿ, ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಡನ್ನಾಗಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿನ ಅಕೌಂಟನ್ನಾಗಲಿ ಚಾಲನೆ ಮಾಡದಲ್ಲೇ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ, ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಫೋನ್ ಯಾವುದೂ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲದೇ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಪತ್ತೆ ಹಚ್ಚೋದು ಭಾರಿ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರವಿಚಂದ್ರನ್ ಅವರು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮದ ಮೂಲಕ ಆ ಮಗುವನ್ನು ಮತ್ತು ಆ ಮಗುವಿನ ತಾಯಿಯನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಹುಡುಕ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಅವರೀಗ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನುವ ಒಂದು ಸುಳಿವು ಇವರಿಗೆ ದೊರೆತಿದೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾರತದ ಸಾಧನೆಯನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸಿದಂಥ ಒಬ್ಬ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನಿಯ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಈ ಥರ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಸಮಾಜ ಯಾವ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ, ಯಾವ ಹಾದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮಗೆ ಅರಿವಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇವರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಮಾನಸಿಕವಾದ ಸ್ಥೈರ್ಯವನ್ನು ತುಂಬುವಂಥದ್ದು ಮತ್ತು ಇದೇ ರೀತಿ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗುತ್ತಿರುವಂಥ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆಗಳನ್ನು ಜನತೆಯ ಮುಂದಿಟ್ಟು, ಜನತೆ ಈ ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಸಹಾಯವನ್ನು, ಮುತುವರ್ಜಿಯನ್ನು ವಹಿಸಬೇಕು. ಸಮಾಜವನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಸರಿಯಾದ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಗೆ ತರುವಂಥ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ಜನತೆ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಸಮಾಜವನ್ನು ಇಂತಹ ದುರವಸ್ಥೆಯಿಂದ ತಪ್ಪಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನದಾಗಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರವಿಚಂದ್ರನ್ ಅವರು ತಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಈಗ ಇಡೋರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ನಲ್ಲಿ, ಅವರು ಮೂಲತಃ ತಮಿಳುನಾಡಿನವರು, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುನ್ನುಡಿಯಾಗಿ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ತಮ್ಮ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ
Ravichandran. I would like to thank the press club for making the time to come here and listen to my story. I also would like to thank Children's Rights Initiative for Shared Parenting, which is Chris. Mr. Kumar is sitting right left of me, for giving me an opportunity to come to Bangalore and share some of my experiences with you. It's been a very tragic story. I also would like to say to everybody that I am not the only father who is having this problem. There are so many other fathers as well as mothers that is going through what I am going through. It is because of various reasons, and I would like to take 10 minutes of your time to explain my scenario. And my scenario applies to all the people, all the fathers and mothers who are going through the same set of conditions. My son Aditya, he was born in 2002 in US, and in 2003 myself and my ex-wife now Vijayashri, we got divorced. From 2003 to 2007 we had the shared custody of Aditya. When I got custody of Aditya, he was 1 year old, and I did everything what mothers normally do. I was able to feed him and bathe him and change his diaper and everything normally other mothers do. And as well, therefore I was quite a bit attached to my little boy. During this time period, it also became very clear she was somewhat mentally ill, and the court has directed the psychologist to examine all the members of the family, herself as well as myself and my son. And the court-appointed psychologist, the American psychologist, has declared that she is severely mentally ill. Now, during this time period, the court also allowed me and my son and Vijayashri to come to India so that she can be with the family members of both sides. She came to India about 5 times between 2003 and 2007. In 2007, the court also told her, with the permission of the father, that is myself, she can take the child to India and stay there for a couple of months and then bring him back. So she came here in 2007 June, and then in spite of the US court order having shared custody of the child, she filed for a sole custody petition in Madras High Court. Now that was a serious problem for me because I have to now figure out what to do. And against her wishes, the Madras High Court dismissed her petition. Once the Madras High Court dismissed her petition, she just took the child and ran away. Now, ever since, she has been moving all over the country, and she apparently seems to know how to avoid any type of tracing. She doesn't use like what Ramakrishna was saying. She prevented anybody to trace her by not using credit cards, not using bank accounts, or not even using cell phones. I have been in continuous touch with her parents, and they are also really petrified and very afraid. They don't know what happened to her. They came to my house few weeks back, and they were asking me where she is. So now the situation is very, very serious because she is not only able to not to be able to take care of herself. She is also in no position to take care of the child. Whenever he was with me, he said he didn't want to go back. Now, I strongly believe for any child, both father and mother are necessary. It is not possible to raise a child either by father alone or by mother alone. And it is important to understand that the child needs fathers. Now, there is a lot of stories and statistics about fatherless children, what happens to them. My concern is that I am able to come here and make an appeal to the public and tell them that this is the story. Now, I can take care of myself. Vijayashree perhaps can take care of herself. The problem is who is taking care of Aditya. This little boy has no choice. He has been going from hotel to hotel and place to place. After I met Mr. Kumar and saw that there are numerous other fathers and mothers in the same situation as myself, and my heart goes out to all of them because this is a situation that some of them are not perhaps will be able to call a press conference. What happens to those fathers and what happens to those mothers? How do they take care of their problems? So therefore I realized that a cause like this that they are doing is a very important cause, and divorces are happening. Now the latest statistics is in big cities in India, the divorces are at the rate of, I don't know, what percentage?
30 to 40% in the cosmopolitan cities.
So, this is becoming a Western concept that seems to be exported, which we really don't want here. But what is the solution? Now, if the father and mother are unable to take care of themselves in a marriage, then the children are the sufferers of this consequence. Now there are a lot of other scenarios where the shared parenting seems to be working. But here, in this scenario, if one father or the mother abducts the child and moves them from place and doesn't allow the other father or mother to see the child, that is a serious injustice to the child. This is the most important thing that I think one has to do. My case is nothing but a case study. Sooner or later I will find Aditya. Sooner or later everything is going to be okay for Aditya. Of course we haven't found them yet, so I am here to appeal to the general public that please let us help me, and also help all the other fathers and mothers who want to make sure that their children grow up in a healthy, stable environment. For example, my son, he is not going to any school as far as we know. He's been admitted to school in the last 2 years for 15 days in Dehradun, a school called Sherwood Public School. That is not the way to raise a child. Now, I don't know about the other, some of them are more luckier than him. He was born in a very good condition, but right now he is moving from place to place. My heart goes out for my son as well, because he should be allowed to appreciate the love of his father as much as he is allowed to be with his mother. There's absolutely no contest that he should be with both the parents. This is what is happening. So therefore I am also appealing to Vijayashree through the media that there is nothing to fear. One of the fears she had, and she had already told us, and told me many years ago that I am out to separate the child from her. That is not the case at all. There is nobody is here to separate a child from the mother. There is no need for it, and there is not warranted. What she has to say, what I would like to tell to Vijayashree is that please, Aditya needs schooling. Aditya should be with both members of the family. He cannot be taken away like this and taken from school, city to city and hotel to hotel. So my final appeal to all the people, all the press is, this is an important cause. The things are happening. Divorce rate is soaring, and children are left without either the mother or father. So therefore, it is the education that is required to make sure that in spite of hard conditions, when the divorces take place, that the child has to have the access to both father and mother. I believe that in a few days Aditya will be found. I hope with the help of the press and everybody else. And after that, I think I would like to make sure that everybody understands that the growth and development of children in our society.
Good case study for the media to take it up and see that both the parents have equal access with both children, and this is very sad. 1.5 years the father is not even able to meet the child. He has got a website, rescueaditya.com. You can visit the website also, rescueaditya.com. We have mentioned it. So if you see, every day he writes letters to his son, and he is explaining the education through the internet.
From Dehradun to Pondicherry, a child in a hotel called Crescent Citadel Hotel in Murugeshpalayam near the old airport. She was all. People from the temple have called us, but by the time they called us, she has already left, and we were unable to trace her. We believe at this stage our search should start from Bangalore, because this is where she and Aditya were last seen, and hopefully people after this conference might come forward and say, yes, we have seen her here or there, and then our lead will start. And that is one way to find perhaps where Aditya is today. Thank you.